Hello, I'm Alex, and today's video is a combination of a few themes, me trying Slap Chop for the first time, me painting a Monster Hunter miniature, and me going, isn't it fun sometimes to paint something non-GW based? So I primed the miniature with Chaos Black, then a grey rattle can of Grey Seer, and then we're going to do a dry brush of a white colour on all the high edges. I used Vallejo off-white because I prefer it than the GW ones because I find them a wee bit chalky. So for the tail, I did a blend of two contrast paints. I did Plague Bearer Fresh and a Yander Yellow, and that was going down the tail and the spine to give like a bit more of a brighter tint to the rest of the body. What I was going to do for the Great Jaguar is a cool model. It's like my favourite monster from Monster Hunter World. Do you have a favourite one? Let me know if you're a fan of the game as well. So then I applied Plague Bearer Flesh all over this miniature, and I kind of put it on where I originally did the tail colour, so it like blended in nicely and looked natural. And the good thing with Slap Chop, this is where it really stands out because you already got the highlights put in from the dry brushing over the rattle can. So here we're doing like the kind of cool locks of hair. So once again we're using a Yander Yellow. There's a lot of repeats because we're actually trying to keep real minimal colors, keep it kind of realistic. Like nature gives you loads of cool crazy color schemes sometimes, and sometimes they're just very chill and basic. So here we're doing the bone spines, so I use Skeleton Horde for that. As you see here on screen, it's already starting to come together. The colors don't jump, but they look so natural, and then with the Slap Chop dry brushing and all that, that's where the contrast really comes out well. And then here I'm just using Imperial Fist contrast for the eyes, and then I'm going to use Black Templar for the actual pupils, and then I'm going to go around the kind of eyebrows with Black Templar just to help the face pop a bit. Now this actual, I guess, monster from the game has some cool patterns, but I personally didn't want to do it because I was worried I was going to mess it up. And I was quite content with how this miniature was going because I was like, this is looking nice. I don't want to try any crazy patterns and mess it up because I will hate myself. And there you see on screen already, it's come together. And this was a thing that didn't take me too long. I guess a couple hours, I was taking my time, but it's really a fast process. I'm now going to do up the base and we'll get a finished look at it. So I did the base. There's big creases on the actual base because you need it to play the game, so I wasn't going to cover those because that'd be kind of silly. But overall I'm quite happy how this model turned out, just using minimal colours, but personally quite over the moon how I've achieved something quite similar to what it looks like in the game, so I'm over the moon about that. And using Slap Chop for the first time, I can see the pros. It works so nicely on like natural organic miniatures like this. It's like a giant angry lizard thing what likes to eat. And there you have a nicer, closer shot, and you can see all those colours really come together. And I'm generally pretty stoked how this miniature turned out. Apologies to the GW people, but now and then I just like to paint something non-GW, and I got this Kickstarter and I've waited 2-3 years for it, and I'm over the moon to finally have it. So hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you've kind of learned something from it and you can apply it to any form of miniature painting. I appreciate you coming on to check out this video. If you like, subscribe, share it, leave a comment. That means a lot to me, so thank you. An extra thank you to the people on screen. Your support goes a long way. Thank you guys. There's a link in the description. And yeah, this is Alex, and this is my channel, Alex Attempts Tabletop. Thank you so much for dropping on by. You take care now.